Good day, dear viewers. I'm Zhiglov from the Zhiglov Fact Channel. Today, we'll delve into the mystical world of predictions by the great astrologer Nostradamus and discuss what he foresaw for 2024. Are you ready to find out what awaits us? Let's begin. French astrologer Nostradamus foretold global events in 2024 that would impact the course of world history. Massive catastrophes and heightened societal tensions will lead to changes in politics and the economy. To catch a glimpse of the impending events, many turn to the predictions of renowned seers from the past. Even today, the utterances of French alchemist and astrologer Michel Nostradamus remain relevant. Despite his passing 5 centuries ago, Nostradamus managed to foresee events as far ahead as the 22nd century. He encoded his thoughts in quatrains for line verses that continue to puzzle humanity. The antiquity and poetic language of Nostradamus's writings make their interpretation challenging. Nevertheless, researchers have deciphered some of the key prophecies attributed to this enigmatic alchemist. Let's explore the intriguing legacy of Nostradamus. Who was Nostradamus? The true name of this great seer was Michel de Nostradamus. He was born in 1503 in the small town of Saint-Trémy-de-Provence in southeastern France. Nostradamus had Jewish ancestry, but his family was forcibly converted to Catholicism. The government was tolerant of such families, allowing them to pursue education and work. However, local residents still regarded them with suspicion and kept their distance. Michel received a good education and possessed extensive knowledge in astrology, medicine, pharmacology, and alchemy. His maternal grandfather, a practicing physician, became his first teacher. Under his guidance, Nostradamus learned languages, mathematics, and developed an interest in astrology, earning him the nickname the Little Stargazer. At the age of 15, the future prophet became a student at the University of Avignon. For a long time, he worked on developing a remedy to prevent the spread of the plague. European cities were severely affected by constant epidemics. Eventually, Nostradamus succeeded in creating pink pills designed for dissolving. Contemporary medical luminaries viewed Nostradamus's work with suspicion due to his unconventional approach. Surprisingly, these tablets did indeed protect individuals from infection, thanks to their natural ingredients. Nostradamus used rose petals, cloves, aloe, and cypress wood shavings. Scientifically, these components contain essential oils with antiseptic properties. Nostradamus is also credited with the idea of vaccination against diseases. However, his contemporaries ignored this innovative concept. It was only 2 centuries later that English physician Edward Jenner tested a similar method and confirmed its effectiveness. In recognition of his medical achievements, Michel received his doctorate in medicine at the age of 31. This title allowed him to sign documents in Latin style, and he became known as Nostradamus. Having earned a lifelong pension, the seer pursued private practice and delved deeper into astrology. He believed that this knowledge helped better understand life. Nostradamus's legacy comprises numerous writings with prophecies spanning many years into the future. Nostradamus's fulfilled predictions. Nostradamus recorded his prophecies in encrypted quatrains for line verses. The future in these writings remains obscure, and interpreters must exert considerable effort to decipher them. Sometimes, it's only clear what the French astrologer meant after a particular event has already occurred. Nevertheless, when these fragments are decoded, one can't help but marvel at the accuracy of his predictions. 1. Death of King Henry II, 1559. Nostradamus's first predictions began coming true during his lifetime. The astrologer foresaw the death of King Henry II of France. Nostradamus was personally acquainted with the king and even corresponded with him. In one quatrain, Michel wrote, "Greater than the young lion will overcome the old." In single combat on the field of battle, greater than striking him in the eyes within the golden cage, leading the old lion to a painful death. The monarch's demise unfolded exactly as the seer described. Henry II died during a jousting tournament. His opponent's weapon struck him in the face, bypassing even the helmet, which likely corresponds to the golden cage. The king suffered from a blood infection and spent his final days in excruciating pain. 2. The Great Fire of London 1666. Nostradamus's prediction of the Great Fire of London in 1666 is considered another significant event. The fire, accidentally started by a baker, engulfed nearly the entire city, which was predominantly constructed with wooden buildings. A century before these events, the seer wrote that the burned in 566 in London would thirst for just blood. Interpreters note that this quatrain precisely indicated the year of the fire. 3. The French Revolution 1789 to 1799. With remarkable accuracy, the French seer predicted the French Revolution. He wrote extensively about it, including events such as the attempted escape of the royal family from the revolutionary country, which ultimately led to their capture and arrest. Nostradamus even provided detailed descriptions of the clothing worn by the king and queen. His attention to detail proved accurate. 4. World War to 1939 to 1945. Astonishingly, Nostradamus's prophecies continue to unfold over 5 centuries. His predictions for the 20th and 21st centuries are particularly intriguing. For instance, his writings contain hints about Adolf Hitler's rise to power in Germany and the onset of World War II. One quatrain describes a catastrophic event. Near the harbors within 2 cities, 2 calamities will occur, unlike anything witnessed before. This prophecy came true in 1945, when the U.S. Armed Forces used nuclear weapons against Hiroshima and Nagasaki. 5. Assassination of John F. Kennedy 1963. The popular American president, John F. Kennedy, was assassinated on November 22, 1963. During a visit to Dallas, USA, an unknown assailant fired several shots from a rifle, fatally wounding Kennedy, who was riding in an open-top Cadillac with his wife. The point from which the shots were fired was on the 6th floor of a book depository. Nostradamus predicted that the assassination would occur from a high roof onto the Great One. Soon after, a suspect emerged, former Marine Lee Oswald, but he denied guilt. Oswald was killed during his arrest, and many still believe in his innocence, fueling the fire of Nostradamus's prophecy. They will accuse an innocent person and kill him. 6. Spread of AIDS. Nostradamus's prophecies also include references to a new deadly virus that would affect many people in the late 20th century. This prediction came true with the discovery of the human immunodeficiency virus HIV, which causes AIDS. Unfortunately, there is still no cure for this disease. Nostradamus's enduring legacy continues to captivate us, as his insights transcend time and remain relevant to this day. Nostradamus's notable predictions. 1. The fall of the Twin Towers in the USA 2001. Interest in Nostradamus's writings surged after the collapse of the Twin Towers in New York on September 11, 2001. It is believed that the seer not only accurately foresaw the consequences of this tragic event, cruel and cold-hearted will bring blood, but also specified the location by writing, "The sky will ignite at the 45th degree," with one of America's major cities situated precisely on the 45th parallel. 2. The fire at Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris 2019. Another event predicted by the astrologer occurred in 2019. On April 15th, a fire broke out in the heart of France at Notre Dame de Paris, dedicated to the Virgin Mary. The flames persisted for 2 days, severely damaging the cathedral, including the spire erected in the 19th century. Restoration efforts continue to this day for France's primary sanctuary. 3. The death of Queen Elizabeth II 2022. Nostradamus's words gained immense attention in 2022 when it was revealed that the great astrologer had predicted the date of Queen Elizabeth II's death, along with several other events within the royal family. 4. Nostradamus's predictions for 2024. In his book Prophecies, written in 1555, Nostradamus outlined his forecast for the future. The primary prediction for the upcoming 2024 is encoded in quatrain 5 to 24. Kingdom and law, rising under Venus. Saturn will establish dominance over Jupiter. Law and kingdom, elevated by the sun, will suffer adversity due to Saturn's influence. The metaphorical description of events complicates the interpretation of this fragment. Some believe that, according to this prophecy, special attention should be given to the positions of Jupiter and Saturn in the new year. Astrological forecasts suggest that these planets will come into alignment in August 2024, potentially marking a pivotal period for the entire world. The last line is interpreted as an allegory for the inevitable consequences of the West's unjust policies, particularly concerning conflict resolution. Perhaps the instability in the Middle East will persist, further emphasizing the role of Muslim countries. Redistribution of global power. The world stands on the brink of significant changes. According to the predictions of the French astrologer, new leaders will emerge on the political stage in the coming year. There may even be a need for a new international organization, as the United Nations (UN) will lose its authority completely. As Nostradamus's quatrains suggest, the role of the red dragon will strengthen in 2024. This metaphor likely refers to China, which has been competing for leading positions in the global market for many years. In the realm of economics, conflicts of interest will intensify. The United States and European countries will begin to cede their dominant positions. As Nostradamus indicated, hunger will increase in European nations. People living in this part of the world will become more rigid, leading to disagreements with political leaders. To divert citizens from pressing issues, European Union countries will seek an external enemy. Perhaps this potential adversary will be found among yesterday's allies. This situation could exacerbate regional tensions, potentially leading to an economic crisis. Empty thrones. In the United Kingdom, another change on the throne may occur. Nostradamus previously predicted various events within the royal family, including Prince Harry's departure and renunciation of his title. According to the prophecies, a situation may arise where King Charles III, due to attacks against himself and his second wife, Camilla, will be forced to abdicate the throne. A complex situation will also unfold in the Vatican. In one of Nostradamus's quatrains, he foretells a new pontiff. It's possible that Pope Francis I's health issues will prevent him from continuing his duties. The pontiff has already expressed his willingness to step down due to serious health problems. In December 2022, he signed a document renouncing his position in case of further deterioration. Recently, Pope Francis I has faced mobility challenges, using a wheelchair and being unable to fully participate in church services. A new, younger pope will ascend the throne. However, as indicated in the prophecy, this next leader will merely weaken the chair. The true meaning behind this enigmatic phrase remains elusive to interpreters. Dire environmental disasters. Destructive events will escalate tensions. News updates may frequently mention global ecological and man-made catastrophes. Reports from North America and Europe might highlight serious accidents and natural calamities. The primary threat will come from water. In 2024, a rapid rise in sea levels could significantly impact coastal cities. Simultaneously, other regions may face unprecedented droughts, severely affecting agriculture. Earthquakes in various areas could also cause significant destruction. A certain city of flames might experience particular devastation. Some interpreters speculate that this disaster could affect a U.S. city. Additionally, humanity faces an epidemic of drowsiness. At some point, people may succumb to apathy and a strong desire for proper rest. The reasons behind this development remain a mystery for interpreters. Chaos from social media. In 2024, technology will reach a new level. According to Nostradamus's predictions, the United States will begin developing new nanorobots that will eventually find applications in various fields. Another leap in development awaits: 3D printing. As the seers suggested, scientists may develop a method for printing human organs for transplantation. Possibly, military and government structures will face mass cyber attacks. Suspicion among nations will lead to heightened tensions on the international political stage. Nostradamus also foresaw that a social network created in 2023 would seize control over humanity's minds, manipulating them by spreading forbidden content and disinformation. This could lead to widespread chaos. Perhaps this refers to X, formerly known as Twitter, which American entrepreneur Elon Musk acquired in that year. From day one, the billionaire began asserting his influence over the social network. It's possible that X will undergo further transformation in 2024. Guess from outer space. Even within our galaxy, things won't remain calm. In 2024, a giant comet is expected to approach Earth. This fact could cause concern worldwide. The most incredible prediction by Nostradamus suggests that this year, humans might encounter extraterrestrial beings. However, it's possible that new information will emerge about signs of life in various parts of the cosmos. Nostradamus's predictions for Russia in 2024 include an extended rainy season in the northern regions, which could have consequences for agriculture. However, with unexpected support from other countries, Russia will overcome these challenges. Historically, 2024 is seen as a significant turning point for the country. In an atmosphere of mutual respect and trust, Russia may find new allies, something it currently lacks. Strengthened relations with China are also likely. Additionally, Russian scientists might discover new resources, drawing attention from other nations. However, Nostradamus's predictions remain shrouded in mystery, leaving us hopeful that 2024 will fulfill only favorable prophecies.